Listen to Dungeons with Dudes, a podcast with dudes. Dungeons, Dragons, and Flagons. Every other Sunday on the Journey into Comics Network.
The following
Journey into Comics.
Journey into Comics.
It's a Journey into Comics.
Journey into Comics.
Journey into Comics.
Journey into Comics
Network
Production.
I'm a dude who likes brews. It's time for Brews with Dudes. Juicy. And we're live for another episode of Brews with Dudes. I'm your host, Nick Maxon, sitting down here at the North End Pub with a nice slew of dudes. Off to my right, I've got Mr. Casey Taylor. How are you doing tonight?
Good. I just realized I need to quit rocking. That probably looks weird in the video.
Yep. No, that's all right. You might be getting out of the picture. We got a little Facebook Live going on for all of our listeners. I've got Austin Hill here.
Hello.
Again. Mr. Chris Kerrigan.
What's up?
Once more. We're all in it, and let's not mince words. Let's just jump right on in. So we got a couple special beers that Casey threw together for us tonight. Casey's select picks. So what do we got first?
The Mound Builder Space Cowboy Blood Orange from People's, probably their best beer.
The Space Cowboy. It's not Mound Builder.
Sorry, Space Cowboy.
You said both,
Blood
I
Orange.
think.
No, you
It's
said
an amalgamation of all of them.
I don't think he said Peoples. He said the Mound Builder
I did say
Space.
People's.
Did you say Peoples?
Space Cowboy Blood Orange.
BIP.
Yes. The Mound Builder Grapefruit is next.
Yes, we have that. We have that up as well. We
So
got
my
two
bad.
people's beers
My
tonight.
bad.
Something from Three Floyds, and we got another from, I'm not terribly sure, is it Melvin's?
Yes, the Melvin, the Chuck Morris.
Ooh.
Chuck Morris.
All right.
Sounds
Well,
like I'm afraid of that one.
So we're jumping into the Blood Orange Space Cowboy first.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Just fucking phenomenal.
It is.
Like you're biting right into an orange.
This is my favorite beer they do, for sure.
Absolutely. Hands down. Nothing comes close. This is my favorite beer of theirs.
Yeah.
It's still seasonal. And it goes quick.
I still remember when you and I first had it.
That was a magical, blurry day.
It was total blur.
This one, we slammed a couple
We
of
got
them.
warning at home. It's 9%, like 9.5%.
It's a big boy.
So yeah, I mean, for the
But
taste,
it's not super bitter or anything, so it's not wrecking your palate.
or it doesn't have that alcohol taste. Like some of those, like 10% or those 11%, you just feel the heat when you drink it. You get that kick. And this is just too smooth for almost being a 10% beer.
It's the goods. You can't drink more than a few. It's a good thing that we only have a little sample.
Drink.
We have. We've made the mistake.
That was the day I slammed that Phantom Assassin in 7 seconds.
Yep. Ooh. That was the day you took a video of me pooping, and then I tackled you.
Yes.
It was a weird day. It's fun though.
We don't have it here, but have you seen the Old Tavern Rattler, the lemon one?
Mm-mm.
I think it's one of their newest beers, if not their newest beer, but they have an Old Tavern, but it's lemon flavored, and it's called like the Rattler. And I had it the other day at the Knickerbocker. It's actually pretty good.
Sounds pretty awesome.
I just got chills thinking about it.
That sounds really awesome.
That made me think of the lemon warhead I ate today.
I had some Sour Patch Kids yesterday.
I love Sour Patch Kids.
They're pretty
All-time favorite candy, Sour Patch
Sour
Kids.
Patch Kids?
Yep.
Mine was Butterfingers before the incident.
Still known. That was so hot that weekend we did those podcasts. We did like 8 or 10 hours straight of podcast. I felt like that made in every single episode. And it was just funny because there's people that were sitting around listening to it in the bar that didn't know about it, and they went to the candy machine, and it was like every person went, got the Butterfinger, walked back in, and was like, hey, it's shit. I agree. This sucks. And like Sam, my wife, Butterfinger fan, she was the first one to bring it up to me where she was like, have you seen this? And I was like, no. And she goes, it sucks.
This
like,
isn't, and you said that's her favorite candy?
Yeah, it's one of them. I mean, at least enough, you go to the grocery store, there's only so many candy bars you're going to buy in line. It made the team.
That's not good for her right now.
No, well, this was back in pre-preg.
Pre-Prego days.
Pre-Prego?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, say I haven't tried
March.
it since the new recipe.
So you know how the Butterfinger kind of had that like kind of buttery toffee taste, like kind of that peanut buttery toffee, kind of good mix. Now it's just straight peanut butter.
Yeah, I can't get down with that.
All right, we're jumping into the next beer. We're wasting no time tonight, folks. We've got the Grapefruit Mound Builder.
Correct.
What's
This is a solid one.
It is very solid. What's the percentage on it?
I think it's friendly. I feel like it's like maybe 6.5%. It's not a killer.
6.5.
Friendly 6.5.
Yeah. 6.5 anymore is friendly.
That's true. That's true. All
Not
right,
as
let's
friendly
get
as
into
that 4.2 we slammed through the other day.
it. Yes.
What was that one?
Natter Days.
Natter Days.
Yeah, they weren't bad.
Natter Day Challenge.
But they were so
They were
good.
good.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
They were really, really good.
I mean,
Yeah, you guys were. It was funny Monday during the cookout that we had here because that was a good time.
We were lit.
And you could just tell the Natter crew, like from everybody else. Like there was a clear distinction between my Natter crew and the rest of the people.
Yep.
I am.
Yeah, we're
Y'all
just
We went hard.
Yeah, hard.
burnt. That's why
Hard.
I was just over there, kept smashing food. I'm like, I need to eat.
Did you know that Sam's dad's dip got ate? All of that. Did you remember how the size of that bowl?
Nope.
All right.
I was Natter Dayed up.
He was a Natter Day guy.
It was a lot of chip dip and to be consumed in one sitting. I mean, people smashed. People. I mean, I think we went to like 60 burgers, 60 hot dogs.
People were probably
I
hungover
smashed.
from the night before.
The old shampoo effect. Couple beers on Monday from Sunday, and you're already back where you need to be.
Yep.
Exactly.
I like this beer.
I
I think I like the grapefruit variant more than the regular.
Oh, just a regular
Agreed.
mound builder.
More than the regular Mound Builder.
Yeah, I definitely like the grapefruit better than the regular.
I like it. It's got more of a lighter crispness at the back of it.
Mm-hmm.
Crispness, not Christmas. Crispness. Reminds me of my favorite Christmas band,
What's your favorite Christmas band?
Slayer.
Oh. Favorite band is your own band?
Christmas band.
There's only so many Christmas bands.
Yeah.
I will, honest to God, as much shit as we give Austin, you guys did good.
Oh, yeah.
Like as much as I don't want to like give you props, you guys did a good job.
Nobody ever wants to. They're like, I've only ever given you shit. And for some reason, I feel like if I give you props, it's going to go too far.
That was probably one of my favorite shows of last year.
Oh, it was.
I think
So
everybody was
much fun.
horrified about how it was really going to go, and it turned out way better than I think a lot
It was
of people
great.
thought it was. It was
The
great.
random band
Everyone
challenge?
did great. Yeah.
It was so much fun. We all the musicians
Yeah.
in our little circle
Our whole
put their
stage
names
get-
in a hat, and we drew out different bands. So
Did we ever talk on a Brews with Dudes about how big into Dave Linder got on the whole black metal thing about didn't he bury a Santa
oh yeah,
suit?
it's been talked
Yeah.
about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that was a level of respect.
Speaking of that, the whole stage setup was like Dave and Ryan's idea for like all of that. Us dressing up like that, getting the candy canes out, throwing DVDs, and like decorating the stage. It was really cool.
I wish I could have made that show. Definitely was not here.
I was going to be Mrs. Claus for the longest time, and then they convinced me to do Jack Frost.
We're gonna do it again, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. We'll probably
I
announce
love-
earlier too, so it gives people plenty of time to get it together. So all the bands did great, but there was several people that like dropped out. And this year, I've worked out a method where we have people in the back. So it's like if one of your members drops out, it's like, all right, well we got another
This is the
person.
alternative.
Yeah.
Because I know there was people that really liked it, and after the fact, kind of wish they would have got into it. You know, like
Oh yeah.
Just
I mean, there were so many people that didn't do it that were like, oh, I've got to do it next year because it was so much fun.
yeah,
I remember it being talked about, and it seemed like it was going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It was one of the best shows of the year. Period.
I talked to several people that said they didn't get into it because they're afraid of that they'd be overloaded with one musician or the other, or I'd be end up with like 3 vocalists, 1 guitarist, and me, and
Because they had no fucking idea what was going on.
yeah, they had no idea.
Like they thought that I would just draw 5 guitarists and let them all like.
Figure it out,
Why the
guys.
fuck would I do that?
Yeah,
the Vince McMahon. I don't care. You guys all go figure it out. There's 5 of you that are guitarists. Just do that.
Right.
Do that.
Because they were all set. You drew them out of
You
the
put
hat
them in.
basically
You
all
put them in
separately.
5 different hats.
Yeah.
Guitar, bass,
Based off
drums.
category.
Because that would
or
make sense.
Instrument.
That's what a normal, sane person would
You
do.
know. People come up with excuses all the time that make absolutely no sense. It's like, you can just say you didn't want to do it, dog. You don't have to act like you did.
Yeah, we're going to have 5 assholes doing a cappella up here, 5 lead singers.
I feel like,
Great.
let's see, Austin, me, Dave, Steven, and who else? Who could form a 5-piece a cappella group? That
Dave Linder.
Dave's in there. Me, Austin,
Steven.
Do Christmas carols, start going to the neighborhood over here. Just follow you guys over there real quick and just start you guys
Heavy
doing
metal.
Yes.
Heavy
Christmas caroling.
Robbie.
Someone write that down. Write it
It's a
down.
solid idea.
Robbie, yes.
Robbie would be
How
great.
many houses do we get before the cops show up or people come out and like, get out of here?
Oh my goodness! Somebody
Yeah.
said, and if anyone's watching, message that to me. Heavy metal Christmas caroling. That's a great idea.
I'd be down.
All right,
Just have a
game.
truck following behind with the instruments just plugged in, just going.
just
Make it a
getting
box truck with a side door.
We need to
swinging
start just
open.
over here, though.
just-
So if it goes south, we can just
Move
get our
away.
asses right
Move
back over
away.
here.
I totally imagined Corey just doing his
Yeah.
jamming
Yeah.
out the whole time.
All right, we're on the 3rd beer already. We're wasting no time, folks. This one's straight and to the point. We got pinball to play tonight, so we're just drinking some beers. What do we got next?
Melvin Chuck Morris.
This one looks awesome. We got. Doesn't look like Chuck Norris at all. It's just playing on his martial arts
Likeness,
prowess. And he is chopping some hops into a goblet here. It looks awesome. It's a double IPA, it looks like.
I do know that Melvin's the one. They have some pretty cool cans, but they have another one. We just ordered it. It'll be in tomorrow, 2x4.
Oh, that is cool.
And their spokesperson is Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Wow.
So I guess 2x4 day is February 4th, and I guess there's a bunch of Jim Duggan videos out there promoting that beer. I guess it's pretty funny.
Jeez.
So we'll have to look into that. But Melvin's in Wyoming. I remember Sean telling me that it's like by like a natural spring, or they have like some sort of national park right by where they brew. So they literally use like the purest of waters. So anytime you have a Melvin thing, it's like, I think like part of a national park almost.
That's awesome.
I'll have to look into it, but something like that. I just know that they have some sort of spring
They're out of where
water.
again?
No, it's in Wyoming.
In Wyoming.
Cheers.
Breaking the
beautiful
cardinal
out there.
rule of cheersing over the Zoom. I was right there for it. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh.
It just chopped my taste buds in half in a delicious way.
Yeah. That's definitely got a bitterness that kind of bites through, but it's got a great
pleasant.
aroma. That's what got me. That's what my first O came from. I smelled it. I'm like,
No, yeah, like you said earlier, the Mound Builder, the grapefruit, it's got a little cleanness. It's pretty crisp. It's not like so much on top of your taste buds. You get kind of a smooth taste to it. This is just immediately just a Chuck Norris spin cut in your mouth. Like, take this,
yeah.
take all that in, and then
One of
you're like,
those.
okay,
And
that's
enjoy
good.
it.
Like that
But it-
famous Texas Ranger roundhouse kick.
Yep. Law and Order. Left leg, right leg.
Got it.
This
And
is phenomenal.
And it's
Yeah.
a super tight flavor, just like his jeans.
I need to
what's
find
he-
out what jeans he wears.
Waist size 30.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Well, Wranglers must have fucking found some ways to cut corners because they can't handle no judo kicking nowadays. I will tell you that much, my friends.
Yeah, you know how you brought. I do have to give you props. You pretty much almost brought the Kyle thing back single-handedly, dude. Don't forget how funny those Chuck Morris things were. The
Chuck Norris?
yeah,
Oh,
those
yeah.
things.
Original.
All of those were
Yeah.
great.
Like he's OG material when it comes to memedom.
Yes.
Yeah, those are
absolutely.
great.
I guess they were more jokes than they were memes, but they
Yeah.
evolved into memes.
They involved in the memes with the old jokes, and I think that's why they didn't quite hold, because everybody's like, "Yeah, I heard that before. Give
Yeah.
me something new."
Just
Yeah.
the most debilitating phrase to hear. Seen it. When you're trying to show your friend a cool meme and they're like, oh, I already seen it. You're like,
Seen
dude,
it.
come on.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
laugh.
Yeah, I
Bro,
saw
that
Pop-
was so last month.
But yeah, that I think I like Melvin. We're gonna get some more. I thought it was interesting, and I think they might have a beer on the Pioneer list. I feel like because of the Natural Spring thing that they might have one that made that list.
The Pioneer list. I don't know if our listeners are, oh, they're kind of aware.
Yeah, June 28th. We have an actual date now.
Yes, we're going to have, okay, so these Pioneer beers it's a little program that, oh my goodness, it's totally escaping me. What's Sean?
Craft Roads.
Craft Roads Distributing. They have beers that they take to labs and test for just purity.
You're at Purdue. They send them to Purdue.
Yeah.
So if you submit, they basically make everyone submit beers to their beverage company, They then in turn submit those beers to Purdue, and basically they test them for purity, and the ones that make 100% pure beer
Are part of this group.
Nice.
So we're going to have a tap takeover where we've got all those beers from all the different groups.
That sounds exciting.
Right now, I think they have 5 or 6.
I've never even heard
because
of
some
that
of them are
myself.
seasonal. They're not always year round. Actually, a lot of them I think are seasonal. But I think we got a guaranteed 5. So when we do that tap takeover, we'll print out from Untapped kind of little list and a little description about all the beers. And they're also different kinds of beers that touch all spectrums. But we just thought that was really cool that Craft Roads makes every beer be submitted to these labs. And they also tell them, like, the ones that come back, if they don't grade a certain point, they also try to help them out. Like, this is why you didn't
like
make
you
the
might
cut.
got a little bit of diacetyl in this one, or you know,
I never even knew they did that. It's new to me.
really lets you see, you know, and it's not a bad thing to not be 100% pure. You know?
Yeah.
The majority of your beers aren't.
Yeah.
So
No, I made a 5th. If you count cups, look at your boy. He's looking out. Because this one's exciting. This one, Nick, you can give a little precursor on. I know you have a high opinion of this. We talked about
this
the
is
other day.
one of the best beers I've had in a long time. It is from Three Floyds. It's a peanut butter stout.
Yeah, I'll just read this bad boy to you. Peanut butter stout brewed with cocoa, vanilla, lactose, and contains peanuts.
It's wild.
Yes.
It tastes so good, and it's one of my favorite categories of beer. Is those peanut butter stouts or peanut butter porters. And this one absolutely stands up to the best of them, if not stands over the top of them. So let's see what you guys think as we jump into the, what is it called? Nut of the Dead?
Nut of the
Yeah, is it nut? Is that how you say that correctly?
Oh yeah.
Nut of the living dead.
living.
I don't know.
First off, awesome work too.
Yeah, the artwork is really,
Yeah.
really cool.
I'm gonna take that up to see.
Yeah,
that.
I got that bottle from you the other day. I remember trying it, but I don't remember the taste of it because at that point I was just done with drinking and really
Oh
putting
my
anything
God.
into my
So
body.
Tastes
good.
as good as that
So
first time.
smooth, so creamy. Definitely.
Dude, it's every time I drink it, every time we drink it, we've identified a little something different. But
That
you're-
aftertaste
That's
is
that-
yeah.
popcorn.
That's that
And
movie.
yeah.
it tastes
Now you say
just
that,
ate
you're
some
right.
movie theater popcorn.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That buttery movie theater
God,
popcorn.
that's good. You're right.
Just toasted awesomeness. By the way, hi Brett. What's up? I'm sitting this episode out so Austin can sit in, but I had to come get some of this. But yeah, it's got a toasted popcorn to it, which is amazing.
It's phenomenal.
Yeah, because we talked
absolutely.
about this. We've had like Nunder Cup on. You've had the Quaff on, peanut butter one they had.
We had one from 4-Day Ray, which was amazing.
So, and I have high opinions of all the beers you guys just said. Like I'm a peanut butter
Yeah.
nut. Like I love this. Like you said, I love the peanut butter
Nice
stout.
pun.
And this, I would agree, man. This might be the best.
It's a slugger. It came
Yeah.
in. It came in telling everyone what's up. So
This is really really good.
I really hope that they start making it more often because it's new. I've never seen it before.
Yeah, if that's something.
I love the.
It's not new because I untapped it and they have done it for a couple. There's a couple different
Well, it's
versions.
also version
It says
3.
three. It says
So they
3.
keep working on each one. But yeah, that's up at Three Floyds right now. That was like a specialty release. So if you never need a reason. There's always a good reason to go up there. But this is worth right now. If you were contemplating a time to go up to Three Floyds, that's worth the trip.
I
Yeah.
think my favorite part about this is the exaggerated Grenader bottle that it's in.
Oh, the bottle itself is
It's
awesome.
a 16 ounce. What is it? 16 ounce Grenader instead
Yep.
of the 12. It's so cool.
I think it was like $20 to $25 for the 4-pack. Totally worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Totally worth it. You
Super
know.
worth it.
Oh yeah.
Got on limb. Most of the like peanut butters that I've tried, it's probably definitely my top favorite one out of most of the ones I've
Oh, yeah.
tried.
I'm not normally a peanut butter stout fan. Like I drink them because you always are like bringing new ones around, but this one's definitely good. I'll come back to this one.
It's funny because we've done enough of these where we do these and we pick 4 or 5 beers or so, and there's always seems to be one that's kind of okay-ish. Like now, looking at these and tasting these, this was a really good episode. Like all 4 of these are really, really good beers, and the Night
yeah.
of the Living Dead,
Absolutely.
is one of the best ones I've had in a minute.
Yeah, this one's
Just in
phenomenal.
general.
One of the better beers I've had in a very long time.
I think for me, aside from that one, that Busted Knuckle peanut butter was my second favorite.
I remember that one.
That was-
I
that
didn't
was a
like
good
that
one.
one at all.
Really, I enjoyed it.
Oh, I
I liked
remember
it.
liking that one.
It had that definitely. What's cool about these brewers is when you say peanut butter porter, the general public has one thought in their mind of what peanut butter tastes. And all the 4 beers that we mentioned, each has their own different thing to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this one's got the chocolate. Like it's got chocolatey peanut
But
butter.
this has got that super like freshness to it too. Like it's not been like, taking the time to be worked into the beer. It feels like it's just all super fresh flavored, like on top of itself.
The Quafarin almost had like a smoky peanut butter to
Yeah.
it. Like there's a little kick on that one. Where Nutter Cup, if there's like just a way to say a smooth peanut butter cup,
Oh, yeah.
like Nutter Cup's just that.
Standard. Nutter Cup is
Yeah, if
Ooh.
your Zombie Dust is your standard IPA, a Nutter Cup is
would be your standard peanut butter beer.
I want to say
Yeah.
this is like if you had crunchy peanut butter chocolate Nutella like mix, and this is your fresh first scoop out of it.
I don't think I've ever had Nutella.
Nutella.
Nutella is
delicious.
definitely a creamy, chocolatey thing.
The-
It's not like overbearingly
yeah.
chocolate, but it's
Chocolatey hazelnut.
Can we just talk about the fact that that's it? That's our last one.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I kind of want to find out if we can get some more because
If anybody's going up north or northwest for us,
Yeah.
let us know because I'm definitely on getting some more of that.
I'd love to get more of this Canute of the Dead, whatever the fuck it is.
And the artwork, dude, again. It's funny because the first time I saw it, shout out to Al Maringer for getting it for me. He's in here somewhere. I think he's out there in the bowling alley. It reminded me of some of your guys' covers.
Oh, yeah.
For some
Yeah.
of the shows you guys have done, it almost
yeah.
fits,
It's Lucifus.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it
it
almost
makes
reminds me of flyers
think my
that you guys
favorite
have done.
album cover by him.
Especially the Halloween show. I love the creepy hand with the pint.
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
right there's what it makes me think of for Lucifus.
Yep.
I was like, oh man,
Well, shit. That was a quick one.
That was
It
a quick
was.
one.
In and out. I'm
Quick
okay
and
with that.
delicious.
Yep, we got other things to do. We just gave you guys a 2-hour episode last time, so it's okay
Yeah.
for us to take it easy on this one. Thank you, Casey, for all the awesome beers. I'm positive we're going to go over there and drink some more. Thank you guys, Austin and Chris, for coming out.
Thank
Thanks
you
for
for
having
having us.
Appreciate you guys. Journey to Comics Network, thanks again for hosting us. You can find us, you can find the audio for Brews with Dudes on anywhere that you listen to podcasts, Stitcher, Podbean, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, anything else. If you're looking somewhere and you don't find us, let us know, and we'll get there. We got a lot of fun Tap Takeovers coming up. We still got the Brews and Bowling Fest coming up. I know we were really hyped on that for a minute and kind of fell off. We decided to push it back a couple months, so keep an ear out. We're going to be talking about that more here soon.
Yeah, because we're going to have a special ticket sale night that we talked about that's going to be a lot of fun where you can come purchase your ticket that night, and we're going to kind of do a specialty thing for people to buy the tickets that night where you're going to have a run of the place, and you're going to have to be able to play free pinball,
We're
free
going to do like a lock-in
skee-ball.
kind of thing.
Oh, nice.
So,
Yeah, down at the alley
Like
where
that.
we're all going to get together, straight Doom Room style, do it up big. But there's going to be some skee ball involved, some pinball involved, some bowling involved.
we'll get with the Mario Kart out. We're
Yeah.
gonna go all in on it. So.
Yeah, some video games on drop top, 15-foot screens pulling down. So
Oh yeah, we're gonna do it big. So keep your ears out for that. And we'll see you next time on another episode of Brews with Dudes.